Guys, welcome back to the shop. I got another one of those special caliburns with the wood thumb hole stock, the kind of plus bow thumb hole stock looking thing with the butt plate, just like how I do on plus bows. And it's got the same grip as last time too. I actually really wasn't planning on making another one of these like ever, but someone contacted me wanting one, and I just thought, hey, what the hell. I had nothing to do at the time, so I took it on. I don't think I'm going to make another one though. They're a lot of work, and to be frank, I actually really don't like building caliburns that much. I don't know, I just don't find them an enjoyable build. The first one was okay, and then the second one started to get a little annoying. The third, same thing, and I think this is like the fourth. And so that kind of leads me into my next thing, and I'm not saying I'm not doing commissions again, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just not going to take any more for a little while. I'm experiencing a little bit of burnout, and I think it's starting to show in my work. The quality is up to par, it's exactly the same as it always was. It's just I'm starting to take a little bit too long to do things now. I'm very busy at work and school, and also I'm just not as into it as I used to be. I used to, doesn't matter if I worked a 10-hour shift, I'd come home and work on other people's stuff, and I'm just less motivated to do that now, and it's really showing that I'm experiencing some burnout, so I'm going to put a end to commissions for now, not forever, for now. Just so I can do some projects for myself. That doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos anymore. I am. I just, I have this nice shop here, and I'm always in it making stuff for other people, and I would just like to make some projects for me. I got so many things I'd like to do, and I just haven't done them, so that needs to get done. I need to make some stuff for me, and also it's like the amount of time I'm taking to make blasters now, in my opinion, it's starting to get ridiculous, I can't expect people to wait 4 months, it's not fair to them. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then I can start, getting a little bit more motivated in the future, because I just don't feel right taking somebody's money and then holding on to it for months and months and months while I, make their blaster and whatnot. That might be how it's going to have to be if you want a blaster from me, because I work and whatnot, but I need a break, bottom line. So getting into the blaster, that all aside, it's basically the same, just the wood is poplar instead, and they asked for oil finish. It's just a boiled oil linseed finish, and they also asked for this Picatinny rail on the top, and that's just, I milled a flat onto this section here of the round aluminum. Drilled and tapped 2 holes, and then it's just a 3D printed 20mm Picatinny rail, and then the front sight's printed because I wanted it to match the muzzle, and then I actually used Captain Slug's new file, the printed jam door, just because you get the dart guide and it's all one piece, and I just think it looks kind of neat. And then I made the, hopefully you can see this, I made the thumb screw. See right there, instead of just using the normal socket head cap screw with a pressed on thing like from McMaster car, I actually made this from scratch in the lathe. And that's kind of the only special stuff about this. It's got the Picatinny rail, the different grip like wood and butt plate and whatnot, and then thumb screw, and then the new things, the printed part there. Other than that, it's the same as the other one, shoots good, and we'll just shoot a few full lengths. So I sized this. Another thing I want to talk about caliburns. It's hard when you're making a mag well for it to fit everything. I size it for it to fit Nerf mags, proper Nerf mags well. But then, the worker ones sometimes fit. Depends. I have 3. 2 fit, 1 doesn't. Explorer ones are loose. Pac D fits good. The blaster parts from Germany don't fit at all. They're huge. They don't even. So one of them from them doesn't even fit in my long shot, and it's just I don't know. The tolerance is all over the place. So I size it for Nerf mags. Hopefully that works for everybody. Whatever. 2 full-length darts. Oh, I got one more. So feeds good, shoots good. You know, it holds the mag in place properly, and then when you press the thing, it releases the mag. So that's all good. It's just hard to size everything, or make a size that just fits everything. It's kind of not possible. What I'm leading into is one thing to kind of counteract that is these here, the holes, they're not holes, they're slots. So if you have like a mag that's really loose in here, you just loosen up all the screws and kind of like squeeze the gun a little bit and then tighten up all the screws. And then let's say the opposite's the case, your mag's a little bit tight, you would loosen the screws, wiggle your mag a little bit, and then tighten the screws again, and then your mag should be fine. And that's just something I try to do. They're kind of a real pain to do because I gotta get like a smaller than an 1/8 inch end mill, or about an 1/8 inch end mill in there, and then make a slot, and it's just not a fun thing to do. But I think it's well worth it. I think that's pretty much it, guys. And you know, back to the commissions thing again. Like, don't be afraid to ask me for a commission. If you want a commission, ask. I just might say no, or I might say, you know, I can't right now. If a commission comes along that I haven't done in a while, and I'm interested in doing it, I'm more than happy to take it. It's not that I don't want to make things for people anymore. It's just I want to make some stuff for me, and you know, I'm sick of taking this long to make stuff for people. So if you have an idea, you have something, you know, just send me an email anyways, but just be prepared. I might say no or not right now or whatever. But you know, I don't know what I'm in the mood for doing. Maybe someone wants one of the old school builds, like a plus bow. Maybe I'll be in the mood for that. I don't know. So don't get discouraged. Ask me still. Just I might, you know, instead of the usual, yes, this is how much, and this is my PayPal, because that's usually my answer. It's just like, yep, this is my PayPal, this is how much, let me know if you want it, and I'll get you a shipping quote. Like, it's usually a very short conversation. You know, now it might be, hey, maybe I'll get back to you in a little while, and whatnot. But anyways, I'm just babbling now. More videos to come, for sure. I have a really cool old school blaster project coming up I'd like to show you. And then for those who saw the homemade that I was working on, I think I showed you just a few pieces of it. I want to get that done. And it's kind of like an X-Skull inspired blaster. It's my own design, but X-Skull-ish. And I'd like to get that done and show you as well. And then, I don't know, would anyone be interested in seeing some machining stuff? I do a ton of machining now that I have a decent sized mill, and I've always done a ton of lathe work, so I might you know, make some lathe tool post holders or something like that, and you know, maybe I'll bring you guys along, I don't know. But anyways, thanks for stopping by again, and like always, I hope you're doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.